Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Okay, today we are going to be reading cards for Kim Seok-Jin, or aka Jin from BTS. So some people want me to do a little deep dive of Jin and his cards, so that's what we're gonna do today. So remember that these videos are for entertainment purposes, and that is because we do not have Jin here to confirm nor deny that what I am seeing in the cards is true and resonates with him or is not resonating with him. I'm just using my 5+ years of practice and knowledge and intuition to relay what I am seeing in the cards for you all. So if there's something that might be a little bit controversial or something, like, I try not to be too controversial on this channel because we're all over here just trying to spread love, light, and positivity, and trying to spread, good, abundant energy and education for the betterment of everyone. So I try not to make this like a gossipy channel, and I hope that that'll never be the case. So without further ado, let's get ready for Kim Seok-Jin's reading. So let's just start with a general overview. We're just going to do a general overview of Jin's energy right now. Two cards want to come out. Judgment in reverse and the moon in reverse. No, Jin. Okay. All right, I'll get into it soon. The Knight of Wands. Okay. Interesting. I'm getting like two different things that can happen. Fierce Pegasus of fire. Ooh, yeah. There's a lot of fire going on with Jin right now. There's a lot of ambition. Fire represents our passion, our drive, our ambition towards our goals and towards our objectives, or in what we want to accomplish in this world. So with the Knight of Wands, this is definitely resonating with the Oracle card that's showing up here. And this card is 14, which adds up to 15, or simplifies to 5. And that's all about kind of like some challenges. There's a challenging situation that Jin is going through right now. He has a lot of drive. He has a lot of ambition, especially with this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the very ambitious knight, has a lot of ideas, and they're working towards their goals and their ideas. But the problem that I'm seeing here with Jin's cards is we got the Judgment card and the Moon card in reverse. So the Judgment and the Moon in reverse, this card talks about, there's some hidden enemies. The Moon is in reverse is about some like hidden enemies, some people that are around him that are not very trustworthy. And with the Judgment card here in reverse, it seems like Jin is also like, he's being a little bit cautious. Like, he's starting to notice that there are some people in his circle right now, in his field, in his energy field, that he's like, I don't know how I feel about them. Maybe they're like hating on his ambitions. Maybe they're hating on like what he wants to do next in his life, because he does have some goals. He does have some things he's working towards, and he does have a drive right now. He does have a working force that he wants to pursue. He wants to pursue some things. And it seems like there are some people that are maybe like judging him or criticizing what he wants to do. And he's starting to realize like, oh, wow, like, some of these people aren't really motivating me or uplifting me like I thought they would. So it seems like he's starting to realize that like maybe he's not the best judge of character, and maybe he misjudged some of the people that he was telling about his passions or his projects that he's going to be working on, or that he is working on already. So that's kind of what's going on. Like, he just needs to be a little bit careful is what I'm seeing, like, especially with like whom he is discussing about his projects, because not everyone that he's telling his projects to wants him to succeed. They're kind of talking about him. There are some secrets, some talking behind his back that's going on. So interesting. All right, so let's do a career reading. So let's read some cards representing Jin's career. Y'all, I had like 7 to 8 hours of sleep last night. I feel so good. I feel so refreshed. I just got off work like an hour and a half ago, and I just ate some lunch. I feel so abundant, so blessed. It's great. All right. I hope y'all are having a good day as well. All right, so let's read some cards representing Jin's career currently. We got the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there is some like backstabbing. There's some like people that have really hurt him right now in regards to like what he wants to do next with his career. The 3 of Swords. Yeah, some heartache. No, Jin, I don't know you, buddy. I don't follow you, but like, I'm so sorry you're going through this. And the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, some jealousy involved. Some arguments are being involved. Some things are going on. Orange Pegasus of Healing. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of healing going on with in his career right now. Let's start with this Orange Pegasus of Healing. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so I see here the number 2. This is the second card in the Oracle deck. So there are some partnerships. There are some friends, partners, people that maybe he was talking to in regards to his career goals, or at least his like thoughts on his next moves for his career. And there was some like, and he told some like friends, some partners, stuff like that about his next moves, and they really hurt him with the 3 of Swords here. The 3 of Swords talks about heartache. There's a lot of pain here, and this is the Orange Pegasus of Healing. There's healing involved that's going on in his career wheelhouse right now, because this Orange Pegasus, or the color orange, is all representative of the sacral chakra, and this chakra represents our emotions. And so it seems like he's really like healing his emotions regarding his like what he thinks about in regards to his career, because he has been hurt. We have the 10 of Swords here. Normally the 10 of Swords talks about like a lot of pain, a lot of feeling betrayed, but when this comes in reverse, it means that this like pain and betrayal has already happened, and so he's already starting to heal. He's starting to heal from this heartache, and again, this is the Orange Pegasus of Healing, so he is starting to heal his feelings towards his career right now. But yeah, with this King of Wands here in reverse, the King of Wands normally is a very good businessman, is a very good person in power, but when it comes in reverse, this person could be jealous, could be argumentative, and so it seems like there were some arguments going involved right now with like maybe his partners, whether it's business partners or like friends. I'm not really too sure, but there are some like arguments that happened here that really hurt him. He really felt like betrayed. He felt like maybe he could trust someone, and it seems like these people aren't really looking out for his best interest, and maybe don't want or weren't encouraging him like he was hoping for. And so he is healing right now in regards to his career, and what he wants to pursue next. So let's do a love portion. Yeah, he's just going through a hard time I'm sorry, Jin. I'm interested to see what cards come out towards the end of the video in regards to some advice for him right now, because he is going through an immense healing stage right now. And it just seems like there are a lot of people that maybe he was close to or that he confided in and he trusted that he seems to have misjudged. He was like, maybe they would be, you know, supportive of me, and they're not really being as supportive. So let's see. All right, let's do a love reading for Jin. The Ten of Swords again. Yo, yeah. This time it's right side up, but like, yeah, he's gotten really hurt. The Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Cups. Okay. We got a little bit of hope going. Yes. The blue Pegasus of the open sky. Oh. All right, so let's start with this 10 of Swords here. So the 10 of Swords again represents betrayal, being hurt. And look at this dude. This is the Hobbit deck, so I'm not really sure who this would be, because I'm not knowledgeable. I've never seen the Hobbit. I'm sorry, don't at me, y'all. I'm sure I would enjoy it if I saw it, but I just haven't. But the Ten of Swords represents some betrayal, some feelings of being backstabbed. And when it comes to the love reading, this is the love portion of his reading. He has been hurt a lot recently. And the Three of Coins can talk about creativity, and it talks about people coming together and working well together. But when it comes in reverse, there's like a lack of people working well together. It seems like the people that he loved or that he really cared for are not really like sticking by his side. And maybe there's like a lack, there could be like a lack of creativity or a lack of willingness to work with him. So it seems like there's a lot of people in his life right now that he has told stuff to, he has communicated to, because we got this Pegasus in relation to the throat chakra, and the throat chakra is all about communicating your truth, your honesty. And it seems like he has been communicating a lot to people, and they're just not really reciprocating. They're not willing to really like hear him out, or they're not willing to like see what he sees. And it's really hurt him. But the beautiful thing here that I see with the Ace of Cups is that he's like learning how to kind of just like focus and trust himself right now. It seems like with everything that else that's going on, it seems like he's communicated. He has been talking to a lot of people, and it seems like just a lot of people that he's told his future plans to just are not on the same page with him. Maybe they don't agree with him. And so he is just learning to just kind of like focus on loving himself, focus on trusting himself, and communicating with himself, and not really communicating with others, because it seems like there's just a lot of pain and hurt going on in his life right now. Like with a lot of the people that he thought maybe he could trust and were great judges of character, it seems like a lot of them are kind of judging him. It seems like they're against him, and it's been really hurting him. So he's just learning to kind of just like communicate with himself better right now, and to not really seek the approval of other people, because it seems like there are a lot of people that are not approving of him right now. So let's get some advice cards for Jin right now. You know, this reminds me of Gambit from X-Men, and I was always intrigued by Gambit growing up. I mean, I also had like a crush on him because he was just so mysterious and just in the corners and in the shadows, shuffling and playing with his cards. I don't know why that all this just made me think of that and say that, but there you go. All right, let's get some advice for Jin. King of Cups, yeah. The Six of Cups, okay. And the Lovers in reverse, okay. A lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of stuff going on. And then we got the Golden Spirit of Pegasus. This is my card of the day, coincidentally enough. So yeah, let's start with this card, the Golden Spirit of Pegasus. So this card is representative of the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra represents all about your intellect, your mindset, your thoughts, and healing these thoughts and the way you think about yourself and think about others. So this card talks about, his advice is to heal his thoughts, the way he thinks about his own projects, his own ideas, and to not let the negativity that other people are talking about him or thinking about him and his projects get him down. To be kind to himself, to be sweet and kind in regards to what he thinks of his projects and what he thinks of himself, and to really like control his emotions and really learn how to own and control his emotions. The King of Cups is the most emotional king, but this King of Cups, doesn't use their emotions as a weakness or as a crutch. They use their emotions as a strength. So this is kind of what his advice is for right now, like to use all of these emotions right now, all of those feelings of being hurt, maybe betrayed, feeling judged, feeling like he's not good enough, or like his project and his ideas are not good enough, to use all of those and to transmute them, to change all of those into very sweet and kind thoughts and feelings. And to also like connect with like his past. The Six of Cups represents all about memories. So it could be either for him to like reconnect with previous childhood friends, or like reconnect with those people that he was close to as a child, who really, believed in him way before like BTS happened. Because there are people that he grew up with from his childhood that really do believe in him. So it could be that he's being asked to confide in them more right now. If he does need to confide and talk to people about things, he could do that. Or this card can also talk about, he has been in a situation like this previously before, where people haven't believed in him. People didn't think that he was good enough. People thought that maybe his ideas and his creative projects weren't going to make it and flourish and become abundant and fruitful. So he's gone through this before, and his advice is to remember that he has gone through it before, and to not let those thoughts and those negative emotions get the better of him and have him become indecisive, or have him believe that, oh, well, like, this is what everyone else is saying of me, my closest people, my closest friends or confidants, therefore they must be right. No. This is his advice, his advice is to not be indecisive right now, to really be secure in his emotions, his feelings. If he thinks that this is a good idea for him, whatever it is that he's working towards, he needs to trust himself. He needs to not let the opinions of other people get the better of him and sway his decision making or sway his thought process. Because again, we got the solar plexus, which is all about your thoughts, your thought process and your mentality, your intellect. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like, really use this time, like as he has done before, use this time, all those emotions that people, like those doubts that other people made him feel, use all of that in a way to really spread kindness to himself and to really think highly of himself, and to not depend on the opinions and the approval of others at this time. Because it seems there's a lot of people that are doubting him, and this has happened to him in the past before already, and he succeeded. He has been fruitful. He was in one of the biggest boy bands from our time. So he's succeeded already, and he's able to succeed again on this next endeavor that he's going through. So just keep trusting himself, keep, his emotions intact, and using those emotions in a way that's going to be sweet and kind and beneficial for him and his projects, and to not let the opinions and the things that other people say about him sway what his projects and his goals are for this next point in his life that he's in right now. So that's it for Jin's reading. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This was really interesting. Let's send some love to Jin, because we've all been there. We always have doubters in our lives. So just remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and remember to give me a thumbs up. That'll really help me and helps motivate me. Feel free to click that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. That'll really make my little ducky heart happy. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. By the end of this year, that's my goal, y'all. Feel free to give me a thumbs down and maybe some constructive criticism. If you didn't like the video, I'm always open. And remember that I'm also always open to suggestions. If you have a suggestion on whose cards I should read next, and add it on my to-do list. So that's it for me. Remember to stay hydrated, take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And that's it. See y'all. Bye.